CCL fans, what is up? Welcome back. It is time for another I Just Invested segment. We're going to get right on rolling here. Again, I'm showcasing what my purchases have been, say, over the last 6 weeks. A lot of baseball slabs, some hockey. But let's start with wax that I bought recently. You can see that I bought some 2022 Bowman Chrome. I think that's going to be a really big set. I know there's been some condition issues circulating online, but overall, I think if we have to pick between, say, 2022 draft and 2022 Chrome, 22 Chrome, historically speaking as well, Chrome performs better, but I think is a much better set. So I did pick up 2 cases of those at $3,400 each. They're both underwater. You can actually get those cases a little bit cheaper, but longer term, I think you'll be okay. I will touch on this a little bit. I plan on doing an episode with regards to this, but you know, prices in the baseball card market and cards overall just keep on falling, and no one really knows where the bottom is. If they think they know where the bottom is, they're lying to you. So I think it's important to buy on the way down. But yeah, 2 cases of 22 Bowman Chrome. I did also pick up some 2021 Upper Deck Series 1. Those that are hockey fans, you'll know I feel it's a really big set with Zegras and Caulfield. You know, Shane Pinto to a lesser extent. That set is going to be really big, and I picked up those cases from David Adams Card World for about $800. You'll see them there in the picture. They were $800 each. I picked up 2 cases, and I really feel like that's going to be a big set going forward. With the wax talk done, let's get into the slabs. First up, we're going to showcase Mr. Brady Tkachuk Gem Mint 10. Picked that up for about $100 back earlier, maybe early November. Again, around $100. Really, really good bargain for a Tkachuk slab. I got a second one here. I actually think this one was $91. May hold those for a little bit. I'll probably sell one for a nice profit. And then we've got Mr. Mitch Marner. I did do an episode of Mitch Marner last year. Wasn't very well received because I criticized his prices, but his prices have gotten less expensive. So I picked this Gem Mint 10 Young Guns popular card up for $260. Yeah, I mean, this is prior to Marner going on that tear and having that 23 game point scoring streak. I do like Marner, and as prices come down for him and Matthews, I plan to pick up more of those cards. And then we get into some baseball. You guys heard me talk about Mr. Andy Pages in my Arizona Fall League episode. Guy hits bombs, big power, still pretty young, probably AAA next season. Refractor 491 of 499, an FCG 10 Gem Mint. And if you also caught my Kraken Cross episode, I do talk about FCG, and they do tend to stack up well in terms of their grading, and they are very trustworthy, do send out reliable grades. But that put this back on camera really quickly. This Pages, I think, sent me back just over $100. Really not that bad. I'll pay that for a refractor, absolutely. And then we'll get into a guy that kind of a throw-in with that deal I did for the Pages. There was 4 slabs I did in that deal. This cost me about $40. FCG 95 Mint Plus, and the centering's off. I picked this up for $40. Hedbert was once a highly sought-after prospect. He had kind of a soft season for single A, but I picked that up. Maybe he'll bounce back. I mean, at $40, can't go wrong. Nathan McKinnon needs no introduction. We got his 13 Upper Deck Young Guns Mint Plus 95. I'll probably crack this and send it to PSA. Picked this up for just under $400. Back in November. I do like McKinnon. I think his legacy is almost secure with that win that the Avalanche had of the Cup last year. Excuse me. And we're gonna get into some baseball, bit higher end here. A Vaughn Grissom Blue Gem Mint 10. Picked this up for $660 at auction. You know, I know he had a kind of a lousy final 2 weeks of the season, but the pace this guy set when he came out was not sustainable in my opinion. And I picked this up for $660. These were selling routinely. I talked about this before for about $2,500, $2,400 at their peak. So I'll take a shot at 75% off. I think Grissom still has lots of time, and there's a lot of upside to Vaughn Grissom. Get into another player here who I'm really high on. His cards have come down in the offseason. Spencer Strider True Blue. Beautiful card, SGC 1010. Paid about $700 for this back in, I think it was early December or late November, but it turns out I overpaid. A blue PSA just sold for under $500. Over Christmas. Still not a bad price. Spencer Strider's just got talent for days. You know, runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting. And I may crack the slab and send it to PSA, but right now I do like the tuxedo look on it, and I'll hang on to that one. So very happy with my my Strider pickup. I'm gonna get some more slabs here, folks. Again, with that deal I did for the Andy Page's refractor. And the Headbird, I got this one for just a few $100. Bo Bichette True Gem. You know, I did an episode on Bo Bichette way back before the sports card market imploded, and I still feel like he's a good longer term hold. So, you know, obviously I don't mind paying less. Again, a few $100 for a Bichette True Gem 9.5 from BGS. Very happy with that pickup. And a beautiful card here. We got a pristine 10 of Emerson Hancock, the image variation from Bowman Draft in 2020. Hancock just has talent for days. I think that if he pitches well enough, he could move from Arkansas to AAA this year and maybe see the show if he stays healthy. But yeah, I picked this up for $150. I do like Emerson. I do like my pitchers, and hopefully he has a good season. But at $150 for that, the image variations being number 299, you can't go wrong. And Mr. Michael Harris, BGS 9.5 with a 10. Picked this up for just over $400 at auction. Done many talks about Mr. Harris. I feel the same about him now as I did then. He is a good pickup, and you can get his PSA 10s now between $350 and $400. Everyone, you know, there's lots to say. You can argue both sides of whether Harris is going to be successful, but I think he's the real deal, and I just love his swing, his athleticism, a true five-tool guy. Do like Harris, and I'll continue to buy his cards. And then we'll get into Miguel Vargas here, refractor. This is my second Vargas refractor. I showcased one a while back, 452 of 499. Picked this one up for, I think, $150, maybe $100. Part of that deal with the Bo Bichette and the Pages and such. Very happy with this pickup. I think Vargas has a lot to offer Los Angeles, and when he gets some more playing time with the Dodgers, he will do well. Not a bad pickup at just over, I think it was just over $100. This one was just kind of a throw-in fun card. I won this at auction for like $40, I think. Pedro Pineda is absolutely awful. Refractor, PSA 10. Again, it was an auction, it was ending. I'm like, oh, what the heck, I'll roll the dice. I do not see big things for this kid. Reminds me a lot of Robert Pawson. Cannot hit, but he's young. Maybe he'll bounce back, but it's nothing more than a scratch ticket and a fun auction I saw ending. And I'm like, oh, I'll bid this up to 40, no problem. Kind of a waste of money, but fun at the same time. You gotta have fun. Hopefully Pineda plays well. Funnily enough, as I began to chase Jordan Diaz of the Dodgers, I started picking up more Pedro Pineda cards because they're in 21 Bowman Chrome. And anyways, I do have a lot more Pineda, so I do hope he plays well. And again, I added that one in. David Calabrese, you guys heard me talk about this guy at the end of the season. He had a torrid, incredible finish to the season, and I do see big things in the future for this kid. Apparently, he changed hitting coaches. And I talk a little bit more about that in the episode. You can see the link there. I picked this up for $30 at auction. Gem Mint 10, Calabrese refractor, $30. You know, it really is the time to be buying baseball prospects. That would have cost me probably $100, $150 last winter. This is a fun card, probably a PC card, $40 at auction. Jared Jones, still a young pitcher in the Pirates organization. Gem Mint 10, True Blue. I do like True Blues quite a bit. Picked that up for the PC. Do like my Pirates. One day, maybe, I don't know, 10 years from now, they'll have a competitive team again. Who knows? And picked this up on Instagram for $600. Bobby Barrels, BGS 9.5, True Blue with a 10. Bobby Barrels has kind of been left for dead, you know, because he got traded and he sort of didn't play well when he got to AA Harrisburg. But if you look, he actually played better as the season went on. It appears he kind of got over the trade, not being the San Diego Padres guy anymore. And it also kind of fits with his storyline. He doesn't initially play well upon promotion, and then he gets better and better. And then look at what happened last season when he got to high A to start the season. He was killing the ball, and his cards were on fire. This used to be like a $2,500, $3,000 card. Now $600, no complaint. True Blue Bobby Barrels, very nice card. See, I see big things for Bobby Barrels in Washington. I don't see a lot of roadblocks for this kid. So yeah, now is the time. If you can get him cheap enough, maybe I think $50 for a base auto might be sort of a fair price raw. Keep that in mind, and you know, keep buying in the winter time. I'm a big fan of buying in the winter. And here we go, a guy I haven't talked much about, but I'm adding more and more of his cards. Clayton Beeter. He's now in the Yankees organization, AA Somerset, and he pitched well. Without looking, I believe he's at least a 1.5 strikeouts per inning guy. And yeah, a bit of a power pitcher, and in the Yankees organization, you'll probably get some fanfare. Pick this up for, I think, $35. Gem Mint 10, PSA 10 base Clayton Beeter auto, no complaints. And getting to the last couple of cards here, folks. Got a Clayton Beeter True Gold Gem Mint 10. Picked this up for, I think, $150 on eBay. Yeah, I do like my pitchers, as you guys know, and Beeter does throw pretty hard. He's got good marks on his scouting report, and being in the Yankees organization again, I think he's going to see a lot of attention. And lastly, got a Gold Wave Ricky Tiedemann, 44 of 50. Paid $500 US, translated to Canada was $700 Canadian, $500 US. Ricky Tiedemann, big prospect pitcher in the Jays organization. Throws hard. I think he's almost a 2K per inning strikeout pitcher. I think he goes to AAA with Buffalo next year, and if things go well, again, maybe he goes to the show late in the season. But a lot of good things to say about Ricky Tiedemann, and I'm picking up his cards dirt cheap in the winter. Folks, that's it. That's all. It's all for the reveal. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite card showcased and who have you been buying? Some guys that I'm targeting personally right now are Benny Montgomery. I've actually had a few people message me about who are you targeting this offseason. Benny Montgomery, Jordan Lawler I've talked about in some of my episodes. I'm targeting him as well as the players I showcased today. I'm also looking a little bit into Zach Veen. In terms of 22 guys, it's just a little bit too soon for me to look at the 22 guys, but I am getting sort of hot to trot for the 21 guys now because their prices are down. And again, be selective with what you buy, folks. And as the market continues to slide, I do recommend picking up a little bit here and there. Don't overextend yourself, but I think you do need to be a shopper at this point. You know, there's a lot of bargains to be had. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate your time and have a wonderful New Year's. We'll see you in 2023.